Did you know that St. Louis was recently named one of the hottest job markets in America? That got me thinking, what are the best employers and jobs available in St. Louis? Most people don't know that St. Louis has a great job market for certain industries. Today we are going to be diving into the best industries, positions, and jobs so you can make a good decision about St. Louis. Whether you are a recent graduate, job seeker, or just interested in the employment landscape in St. Louis, this video is for you. St. Louis has a lot of established companies that have employed a lot of people for a long time. There's also a startup technology incubation hub, and there's a lot of investment coming in to invest in technology. Hi, I'm Ben, your St. Louis real estate ninja. I'm a licensed agent and investor in the St. Louis area. I have been investing in St. Louis for over a decade now and own over 30 units. If you have questions or need help with St. Louis real estate, that's what I'm here for. Feel free to text, email, or call me, and I would love to talk to you about your situation and goals. We are also a very small channel. Please subscribe and like the video if you get value from it. It really keeps me going and trying to get you the best content about St. Louis. Other than that, let's get to it. Recently, St. Louis has gained over 31,000 jobs and 4,000 people to the workplace. A lot of that growth has been from leisure and hospitality and education and healthcare. The job market in St. Louis has not been that hot for a long while, so it's a very exciting time now for growth. There are a lot of established people that have worked at their jobs for a lot of years, but just like any place, there are jobs available to the younger generation as well. St. Louis was also ranked as one of the best cities to start a career as a recent grad by Wallet Hub. They did base this study on numerous factors such as job saturation, housing affordability, entry-level positions, commute, etc. St. Louis came in at number 15 out of 180 cities, beating the likes of some other cities as Denver, Washington, D.C., and Boston. So what are the best industries for employment in the St. Louis area? I did a lot of research on this, and I'm breaking it down to the top 4 industries. That's going to be healthcare, technology, finance, and manufacturing and engineering. I'm going to be breaking down each industry by employers, positions. All these jobs are going to be in that higher paying job range, 6 figures and up. Healthcare. Healthcare is one of the biggest industries in St. Louis. St. Louis is known for having world-class institutions. One of the biggest employers in St. Louis is BJC HealthCare. So it employs over 27,000 people and runs about 14 hospitals. Barnes Jewish Hospital is one of the best hospitals in the nation. St. Louis Children's Hospital is also one of the best children's hospitals in the nation. Then you combine that with the alliance with Washington University School of Medicine, there's a lot of opportunities to work in the medical field in St. Louis. SSM Healthcare and Mercy Hospital are 2 other big employers that are hospitals that employ thousands of people in the area. Typical positions in healthcare are registered nurses, physicians and surgeons, laboratory technicians, healthcare support staff, administrative, IT professionals, data analysis, pharmacists, human resources, marketing, finance. Those are some common positions, and there is a high demand for workers in the healthcare industry. Centene is a huge Fortune 500 company with headquarters in St. Louis. They employ 5,000 to 6,000 people in the area, and they have a lot of healthcare products that deal with mostly Medicare and Medicaid. So that is also another avenue to check out. A lot of great jobs in IT, finance, and healthcare management at Centene. Express Scripts is also another well-known employer in the healthcare industry. They deal a lot with pharmaceuticals and getting drugs to the right pharmacies at a low cost. They are very good with IT, supply chain management, pharmacy benefits management. So there are a lot of jobs there as well. Express Scripts is now called Evernorth and part of Cigna. Some of the positions they need are pharmacy technicians and support, customer service representatives, and IT people, including software developers, cybersecurity, and finance. Next up, we have technology. Most businesses nowadays have a huge department in technology, and everything is technology nowadays if you want to get your product or services out there. Here are a few employers in the St. Louis area that employ thousands of people. Worldwide Technology. Worldwide employs roughly 4,000 people in St. Louis. They provide tech solutions such as cloud computing, security, data centers, AI, computer networks, and more. The Wikipedia page says it's the 27th biggest private company in the US with $17 billion of revenue per year. They also have strategic partnerships with tech companies such as Cisco, Intel, Microsoft, Dell, Hewlett-Packard, and more. Some of the jobs that you will find with Worldwide are software developers and engineers, architects, cybersecurity, project managers, and sales. MasterCard is also another big employer in the area. Most of us know MasterCard as a global payment processor, and there's a lot of technology that goes into the back end where you swipe your card here, and at the other end of the world, everything goes through and transacts. So there's a lot of technology behind that. MasterCard also looks for a lot of engineers and developers, cybersecurity, and data scientists and architects. AT&T has been in St. Louis for a long time, and they are a huge telecom services that provide TV, broadband, phone services. They are looking for a lot of people in marketing and communications, IT people, customer service people, network engineers, and more. Right behind me in my background is the Cortex Innovation District, and that is a startup incubation hub to foster innovation and startups and technology in the St. Louis area. There are a lot of companies that work there to collaborate, use their resources, and share ideas. Square, which owns Cash App, started in the Cortex Innovation Building. They employ about 1,000 people in St. Louis. They do a lot of payment processing, payment solutions, financial services. So they are also looking for a lot of machine learning engineers, project managers, customer support people, and also developers. Those are just some of the technology jobs in the area. A lot of the roles are going to be software development, cybersecurity, data scientists, and analysis. If you are strong in any of those fields, look at St. Louis. The next big industry in St. Louis is finance. That can mean financial advisors, accounting, insurance, and brokerages. The most well-known financial services company in St. Louis is Edward Jones. Edward Jones is a financial services firm. They specialize in a lot of wealth management, personal investment. They do a lot of retirement planning, estate planning, investment advice, and insurance. They have thousands of offices throughout the country, but it's headquartered in St. Louis and employ about 8,000 people in the area. Edward Jones has a lot of financial advisors. They pride themselves on being able to communicate with their clients and give them that one-on-one feel. Edward Jones has been around for 100 years, so they have a lot of old school culture in them. They're not quite as technology savvy as a lot of newer companies, but they are trying to be more tech savvy, so they are investing a lot in IT and development roles. They also look for a lot of compliance officers and lawyers. They are a financial services firm, so they have to comply by SEC regulations, and there are a lot of legal people on the team to make sure that they stay in compliance. There's also a lot of staff needed for administration and sales and marketing and communication. Deloitte is a huge global tax accounting firm, and they provide auditing, consulting, tax strategy to huge companies. Some of the industries that they are in also include the healthcare, technology field, manufacturing, and financial services. Accounting firms are known for auditors, tax professionals, compliance officers. Deloitte also does consulting which helps other businesses improve their operations. They also use a lot of data and analytics to try to make the best decisions for their clients. Cybersecurity is a big issue when dealing with accounting, and they also need a lot of project managers. Do you know what the big 4 professional services accounting firms are? Those are the 4 biggest accounting firms in the world. They include Deloitte, KPMG, Ernst & Young, PricewaterhouseCoopers. All of those companies have a presence in St. Louis, making St. Louis very attractive for accountants, CPAs, and other financial professionals. St. Louis has quite a few employers that specialize in insurance in the area. Some of them include Shelter Insurance and Cigna, which now owns Express Scripts. But one of the largest providers in the world for life and health insurance is Reassurance Group of America, or RGA. They offer a lot of life insurance products, risk management products, and financial solutions. RGA does hire a lot of IT professionals, but other than that, they need a lot of actuaries. Actuaries develop models to assess risks and come up with insurance products. They also need underwriters to come up with the right terms, assess risks, to design the right policies and products as well. Wells Fargo Advisors is another financial services firm that employs a lot of people in the area. They are also known for financial advisors as far as estate management, wealth management, retirement planning. They also hire a lot of financial advisors, client relationship people, risk assessment people, and operations. The next big industry and last one for this video is advanced manufacturing engineering. The biggest employer in that space for St. Louis is Boeing. Boeing makes airplanes. All the airplanes that we travel with on Southwest or Delta or United most likely is a Boeing plane. They also do a lot of military aircraft and defense systems. The St. Louis site focuses heavily on engineering, manufacturing, and defense. A lot of the jobs at Boeing are going to be aerospace engineers, so designing of airplanes, spacecraft, aviation. Boeing needs a lot of workers in manufacturing on the assembly line to produce all these planes. There is a lot of engineering and software development that goes into it as well. I've recently met a lot of people that have moved to St. Louis through Boeing. They have a lot of people that transplant from other cities to come and work here. So there are usually a lot of opportunities to work at Boeing if you are in this industry. Bayer, formerly Monsanto, they are a biotech company and they focus a lot on agricultural science. So pesticides, seeds, agricultural products. They do a lot of research into plant genetics and sustainable farming practices. They look to hire a lot of scientists, bioscientists. They use a lot of data to improve agricultural processes. They also need a lot of regulatory affairs specialists. This is to ensure compliance with the government regulations within the agricultural industry. Nestle Purina has their headquarters in St. Louis. They are the biggest manufacturer of pet food in North America. They do a lot of pet treats, kitty litter. They focus on nutrition and sustainability. Some of the jobs needed at Nestle Purina are food scientists, nutritionists, especially for animals. Also quality control and production, making sure the food is safe and up to a certain standard. Also supply chain and logistics management, so getting all the ingredients from different parts of the world, getting them all together so they can produce them in an efficient manner. And there's Anheuser-Busch. Anheuser-Busch is Budweiser. They make tons of beers and beverages. They are a big part of the fabric and history of St. Louis. Anheuser-Busch has a rich history of building St. Louis, being here for a long time, and creating a lot of jobs and culture in the area. Some of the jobs that you might find at Anheuser-Busch are brewery technicians and operations, supply chain management, quality control, and sales representative to distribute their beers. Those are some of the best jobs and employers in the St. Louis area. The main industries are technology, healthcare, finance, advanced manufacturing, engineering. That's just scratching the surface of all the jobs and all the industries in St. Louis. There are still a lot of employers out there, but we didn't have time to go over every single employer in this video. My hope is that you get a basic understanding of some of the jobs and industries for you to have a high-paying job in St. Louis. If you are looking to relocate to the area or have any questions about real estate in St. Louis, that's what I'm here for. Feel free to text, email, or call me. I would love to talk to you about your situation and your goals. I also had another video here about some surprising things about St. Louis that I did not know before. Hopefully you can check it out, get some value out of it. But other than that, I'll see you on the next one.